Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live, the nightcap of night 1 at the Midwinter Classic in 2026. On the call for game number 3, I'm Garrett Smith. Back on the call with me, color commentary, Quincy King. Good to have you back, Quincy, and hopefully we get you a Redbird victory here tonight.
Yeah, watching the recap over, the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds and the girls from Fairfield, what a good game. I think the Lady Redbirds really showed a lot of heart trying to battle back into that one. That Fairfield team's really dominant.
Looking at this one, as we jump in here in our pregame coverage, obviously always brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies. A couple of teams here in Southern Illinois ranked pretty close to each other in terms of what you expect and what you've seen so far this season. And Thompsonville brought a lot of talent back. They've struggled the first few years in this. Last year in their final game, finally got their first win. They're 1-5 in their 6-game history over here these last 2 years. But this is a team that they know if they come out, if they play to their game, if they play a good 4 quarters, they'll definitely feel better about their chances than they did the past few seasons. And not a team Frankfort can take lightly because Thompsonville comes in at 10-8 on the season, beating up on some teams. And like we said, a lot of retention on their roster.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we were watching them, 2 years ago, and a lot of them playing, varsity minutes were freshmen. I remember 2 familiar names, Liam Reagan and Marino, really kind of 2 of their big offensive guys that have been playing since they were freshmen. Now I believe are seniors now. Yeah, senior for Reagan and Marino now a junior.
Yeah, I remember him a freshman over here.
So
Marino.
freshman, sophomore 2 years ago. So yeah, I remember those guys really playing a lot of heavy minutes as underclassmen, and I think those are going to be 2 guys to really knock down today if we want to keep their offense contained.
Looks like we're closing in on hopefully a national anthem because we haven't had one yet today, and that's really unfortunate if they don't have one here. So, yeah, it looks like we will for our nightcap. We'll pause for the anthem, come back with starting lineups and some Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, There is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
We welcome you back. It's time for our Sam C. Mitchell & Associates starting lineups. We'll start with Kevin Smith and his team, the Thompsonville Tigers. We mentioned they come in at 10-8. Starting lineup will be number 2, Lucas Blaze. Number 11, Braden Gaither. Number 21, Liam Reagan. 23, Mace Ridgway. And number 30, Mason Marino for head coach Josh Surdich and his West Frankfort Redbirds. Number 3, Parker Allen. 10, Quentin Osborne. 15, Chris Samples. 22, Kenny Cass. And number 35, Nick Hefner. Jumping center court, it'll be Reagan and Hefner. The boys' Midwinter Classic underway here in West Frankfort. Cairo and Crab, they get into action tomorrow night. First, it's the Redbirds and the Tigers. Cass throws it away. Trying to find Hefner down low. Blades around the perimeter. Gives it off. Marino walked. What's your thoughts? Put a lot of pressure on ball handlers tonight if you're Frankfort?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so. I think we can test Thompsonville to see who's going to take charge on their offensive end, who's going to take care of the ball and get their offense going.
Osborne stripped, and it's out on him. Ridgway baseline goes to the cup, gives it opposite block, and a foul going up. Positioning underneath, and Reagan will go to the line. That's just as simple as you can't let it get below you on the block. If you got positioning there, Ridgway is going to end up turning the ball over. He would not have had anywhere to go. Instead, it's a foul on Frankfort and Thompsonville at the line. Reagan misses the first. They got that foul on Quentin Osborne.
Yep.
Don't want anyone on Frankfort to foul this early, but certainly don't want it to be him. Out of bounds. Okay. They're back to the flip a coin, and we'll call it white ball.
It's pretty obvious where the ball should be going.
Wow. Free 2 points for Thompsonville. Minute into the game. Osborne at the free throw line goes left to Parker Allen. Allen cut off. I don't know if the Redbirds they're off school. I don't know if they've gotten out of bed. 6:45 to go in the first. Floater to the goal. No from Cass. Red basketball. Frankfort will keep it. Literally all these guys did. Samples lobs into Osborne. He's right block, gets bumped, no whistle, but he scores. My goodness. Got hacked.
It's like another road game.
Never fails. Minute 30 in. 2-2 the score. Elbow with the basketball is Liam Reagan. Going to the goal. This is eerily similar to the El Dorado start. That's 2 on Quentin Osborne. Marino will shoot another. Scales in for Osborne with 2 fouls. No good on the second. Samples will bring it up for Frankfurt. Dribbles on. Ridgway gives up to Cass. Cass into the paint. Gives out Parker Allen. Now Samples coming to get it. Samples back at the point. Bounces into the lane. Kickoff. Scales thought about it. Instead gives Parker Allen right wing. 2 minutes expired in the first. Hefner right side. Fades away and it swirls out. Never really understood a post player his size fading away.
I mean, he has no strength and size that he could easily just go straight up into a guy and even make the layup.
Gaither hands off to Ridgway. Ridgway to the free throw line. Kick out. Lucas Blades called for a travel. Whole lot of midwinter basketball tournaments going on tonight. All across Southern Illinois. Back tip, and then Frankfurt gets it back. Parker Allen's then fouled by Ridgway. What tournament? Where is it? Salem. That's got a cup. That's got Mount Vernon and Centralia in it.
Yeah, Mount Vernon, Centralia,
Salem as the host.
All pretty ranked in a decent spot in terms of everything.
We got here another whistle. This one goes on Liam Reagan. Five minutes to go in the first. 3-2. Tigers of Thompsonville. Cass at the point. Seen him get a little bit more aggressive here as of late. Nice runner left of the lane. Had one earlier, somehow didn't fall through, but this one does. Left no doubt about it. Nothing but net. 4-3. Redbirds on top in a sluggish start, both sides. Ridgway between the legs. Samples hounding him, has to give it up to Marino. Marino guarded by Hefner out on the perimeter. Marino one dribble, gives it up to Blades. Catching at the volleyball line is Ridgway. Ridgway, baseline. He shuffled the feet, gives it out. 3 on the way is short. Out of bounds off of Frankfurt. Which way we want to go? We're going to keep it down here. I guess for them it's clear as mud who's it actually out on, but looked pretty obvious to us that it was out on Frankfurt. And they allow an easy 2 on the inbounds. Blades for 2. 5-4 Thompsonville on a simple cut to the block for a layup. Parker Allen holds. He goes top to Samples. Kind of odd rotation here in this game. Parker Allen's 3 well short. Frankfurt's 2 best jump shooters by far this season. Not yet in the ball game. Fall away jumper, no. Rebound to Scales. Samples looking to push. He's really built some confidence as of late. And here's Cass. Skips it to Hefner. Had a look, but Hefner will knock it down as well. 3:20. Not normally an aggressor, but Frankfurt's most aggressive guy to start this game has been Cannon Cass. Through the lane to the goal, floating, tough shot, rebound Hefner. He's jumped on the back by Ridgway. Nothing there. Ridgway reaches in again. Right side, Cass. Right block. He's blocked by Reagan. 2:55 to go in the first. 6-5 West Frankfort. Left side, Blades. That's got to be a 5-second, and it is. Blades was there so long, he started paying rent. 2:40 to go in the first.
That's a lot of, the same things that Frankfurt could get more of in this game if they could, play up and keep that pressure. Especially when these guys start getting tired, they could really force some turnovers.
Peyton Allen into the ball game, and man, did he have a good game against Anna Jonesboro. We've seen him warm up in past, but he really did that game. And a miss, rebound, Cass kicks it out, Samples. He's going to try his luck. 3 is well short. Fight for the ball. It's 2 Redbirds. They call a travel on Frankfurt because it was 2 Redbirds fighting for the ball, but they didn't move their feet. So how's it a travel?
I don't know.
Okay. Might have to go video only before this one's over. Reagan, corner, triple, got it. Frankfurt just not getting out on a simple pass to the corner. It's 8-6. Thompsonville. Hounding Allen to the right. He can't dribble to the left. Now he gets through, kicks it out. Cass in the corner. Cass throws it out of bounds. Ugly first quarter. 1:45 to go in the first. Here's Blades. Kemp, he's in the game. He's got the basketball. Gives it back to Blades. Now in the hands of Hunter Reagan on the wing. Top it's Marino. One dribble gives it up. Blades for 3. No. Rebound. Tapped up. Cass is there for the board. Cass gives it up to Hefner. Hefner will bring it up for Frankfurt. 1:12. He gives it back to Cass. Cass is going to go to the cup. He's going to bank it in off the glass. I guess he's the Redbird that showed up today. Without him, they'd be in a deep hole early on.
Yeah, Cass with 4 of the 8.
Travel somewhere in there. Eight. And at this intermission of the first quarter, them Redbirds better go give Cannon Cass a big old hug, keeping them in the game. It's been a one-man band to start. Pass into traffic. Samples recovers it. Bounces it into the hands of Allen. Now back Samples. Frankfurt could go. They don't. Instead, Scales kicks it right side. Cass. He stops, goes top to Samples. Left side, it's Allen. No need to rush. 25 seconds. Frankfurt can hold for 1 if they wish in a tie game. Allen with 12. Swings it left side to Samples. Crossover dribble, spins into the lane, out to Cass. Elbow, corner, Scales will line up a triple. It's well too long, and we're going to quarter 2. We'll take a break on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Back for the second quarter, 8-8 the score. Both these teams trying to settle in on this cold January night. The offense is just not up to speed just yet. Ridgeway bailed out going to the goal. And then the official throws it into the back. Scales couldn't even get it around him. Ridgeway hits the first. We got Scales on that foul. Cam Willard's in first time. He doesn't sub in until quarter two. Quentin Osborne's in with 2 fouls. We'll see if he can play without committing a third. Saw it in the ladies' game earlier. Ridgeway came back in with 2, and she picked up her third. Both free throws good from Mace Ridgeway. It's 10-8 Thompsonville. Frankfort beats the press break. It's Woolard who goes top to Osborne, 20 seconds into the second. Osborne, he's going to pull a 3. He's got it. And if you can keep him on the floor, you know he's going to get his tonight. He's got a lot of opportunities against, I wouldn't say a bad defense, but he's definitely faced some tougher ones this year. Reagan, good contest from Osborne without fouling. It's 11-10 Frankfort, tapped out of bounds. Redbirds will keep it. I mean, it's there for the taking, I would think, for Quentin Osborne on a game like tonight, when the defense is not near as big of a team as you'll see, not super long. They're not super quick compared to some of the teams that you'll see like Nashville and Pinckneyville. Plenty of opportunity to score a lot of points.
Yeah, definitely. If you can, like you said, plenty of time, stay away from that third foul, and you can worry really on offense and just keeping your guy contained on your defensive end is kind of what you're looking at.
Samples and Peyton Allen play catch out at the volleyball line. Woolard in the corner. He's met with a double, throws it away. Now it's hit by Ridgeway. Samples down on the floor, and it's tried getting it out, but there was traffic there. Reagan shuffled the feet, no whistle. Thompsonville with the basketball. Blades through traffic. Now they've got a foul on the floor. Chris Samples pick up his first, team's second. Ridgeway into Marino in the corner. Here's Reagan on the wing. Kemp using a screen, gives it back Reagan to the goal. They've called another foul, and it's a foul on the floor against Frankfort. That's the second on Samples. Into Marino, same spot. Now Reagan. Back into the corner to Ridgeway. Goes into the post. Jump in the passing lane is Hefner. He gives it out Osborne. Osborne guarded by Blades. He'll back off, and Osborne will bring it up to the point. Swing to the left. Corner, it's Woolard. Open for 3. No. And a rebound pulled down by Blades. Ridgeway. Crossover on Samples. Stops left to the elbow. Now Blades. Here's Marino into the corner. Pull up now instead back. Oh my goodness. Got another foul on the Redbirds after the ball was jarred free.
I think that was on Osborne.
He'll come out. Reagan had it poked free. 5:50 to go first half. It's loose again. Parker Allen picks it. Parker Allen linked to the floor. Stops, left block. He missed it. Missed the layup. Here comes Blades. He lost the dribble right into the hands of Reagan. He lost the basketball. Blades, bank shot, no. Rebound, Peyton Allen. And Allen will bring it up. Parker Allen left side, goes free throw line, Hefner. He's fouled from behind. Got to be aware where guys are. I know you draw a foul, but easily could have just been a pick and coming back the other way.
Several times.
Fouls on Blades. 5:22 to go first half. Redbirds pretty fortunate to be up a point. Hefner a take. That seems like that's there all night long. Nick Hefner with 2. He's stronger than anyone that they've got to throw at him, and he's got a 2 on the right side. 13-10. Here's Ridgeway. Stops at the block. He loses it. Loose on the floor. Woolard's there. We've got a tie-up. That's the Redbirds taking the basketball back. Got to force them into tricky spots like that. Ridgeway got cut off on the baseline and forced them into some tough situations. Coach Smith's going to call a timeout for Thompsonville. We'll take a break. Redbirds up 13-10 on Redbirds.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
$4:59 to go in the first half. Frankfort up 13-10. Redbirds with the ball, believe it or not. I think this is the largest lead either side has had.
I think you're right.
Well, let's change that. Add to it here. Peyton Allen brings it up. The story right now is Quentin Osborne with 3 fouls. Cass, he was a big spark for Frankfort in the first quarter. Woolard goes to Parker Allen, now to Peyton Allen. Peyton Allen gets to the free throw line. It's Woolard left wing. Swings it Parker Allen, shot fake on the wing. Gives it off Cannon Cass. Cass, he's stripped, got it back momentarily, and it's a travel. I think Frankfort was pleading for a foul. Not going to get it.
No. It looked like what the bench was wanting.
Comes Blades. And they lose the ball a lot. Frankfurt's got to have them hands ready to go get it. They've lost it a lot. There it is again. Ridgeway gets it back. 50-50 balls are all going to Thompsonville. Ridgeway shifted his pivot feet. Yeah, I mean, he changed his foot.
They've been doing it all night.
$4:14 to go first half. Hefner to the goal. Got up in the air. It seemed like he didn't know what to do with it. He could have finished over the front of the rim. He didn't have to go all acrobatic. Instead, it's an empty trip. Here comes Thompsonville. Reagan sets the feet. He'll try a 3. It's no good. And a rebound for Thompsonville. And a layup missed. They let him get it back. No good again. Rebound, Cannon Cass. 3 tries. Here's Peyton Allen. Allen out to Cam Woolard. Sets the feet. No. And Frankfort is going to have to start making some of these threes if they're not making them at the goal. And they've called a foul on Cass, the length of the floor, and that'll give Thompsonville free throws. Call Cass on the rebound effort. I think he might have breathed on him.
Just 2 young men going up for a ball, and one got called a foul.
Liam Reagan will shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. Thompsonville now 3 of 6 at the line. No, 4 of 7, rather. 5 of 8. Frankfort, 0 of 0, 13-12. Frankfurt didn't shoot a free throw till what, the fourth quarter the other night?
Yeah.
With like 2 minutes left?
Yeah, there was only 2 fouls in their team called until 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Hefner gives it out. Peyton Allen. Park around. He'll try his luck from 3. No good. Frankfurt continues to miss their shots from the perimeter. 3 minutes to go first half. Low scoring affair. Thompsonville with a chance for the lead. Kemp nuts around the arc. It's Ridgeway. Goes into the corner to Marino. 2:45 left in the first half. Blades to the basket. He walked. They didn't call it. Rebound, Parker Allen. They'll let. There's no way that's in bounds. My goodness. And Thompsonville's got the basketball. About 3 turnovers. None of them's called instead of fouls called on Parker Allen. Ridgeway hits. The game's tied. Frankfurt will call a timeout. It's 14-13. Thompsonville back in front on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
.227 left first half, 14-13. Frankfurt with the basketball. Peyton Allen will bring it up. 14-13 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Ridgeway all over the feet of Peyton Allen. Here's Parker Allen, left side Woolard, shot fake, back to Parker at the elbow, back to Woolard. Hefner spinning out to Cass, right side, Peyton Allen 3, no, and Frankfurt continues to miss threes. Blades will try to go length of the floor. He lost it, might have double dribbled, instead he made a layup. 16-13 Thompsonville. Pass somehow gets through. Peyton Allen sets the feet. Another missed 3. Rebound, another foul. Foul on Cass. 9 fouls on Frankfurt in the contest. 3 called so far against the Tigers. Free throw no good. Oh, a 2 trip. Score remains 16-13, and Frankfurt continues to be ice cold on this side of the basketball. Hefner takes, throws it up. Nowhere close. Blades hands off to Ridgeway. 1:15 remaining. Quarter 2. Blades. Plank. One more. You'd think by now they'd be able to make them because they've been there quite a bit. 16-13.
Shot a lot of free throws.
Frankfurt not to the stripe just yet. 17-13. Parker Allen. Out to Hefner. 3, no good. Rebound to Thompsonville. Into the half court. .40 seconds to go in the first half. .35 seconds to go first half. Tigers up by 4. Allen to Allen. Foul on Blades, just the team's second. Frankfurt not near the bonus at the moment. Top it's Parker Allen, swing to the right to Scales. 17-13, Scales holding the basketball on the wing. Bounces top to Peyton Allen. Goes to Parker Allen on the wing, down to 9. Frankfurt's going to have to start going downhill. Frankfurt walks. Allen and Woolard got tied up. Ridgeway with 5. Front of Frankfurt's bench, thrown away. Here's Peyton Allen, won't get it off. 17-13 at the half. Thompsonville out ahead here on night 1 of the Midwinter Classic.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
We welcome you back. Kids Corral at the half. 17-13. Let's go over the numbers. Mr. King.
Started off with the Thompsonville Tigers. Blades with 5, Ridgeway with 4, Reagan with 7, and Marino to round the scoring off with 1. Tigers had a total of 10 turnovers in the first half, were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. West Frankfort Redbirds. Osborne with 5, Cass with 4, Hefner with 4. Redbirds had a total of 7 turnovers in the first half and shot no free throws.
$17-13 at the half. Redbirds have not been able to overcome Thompsonville, been able to get to the line, and they have not been able to score. They've shot a lot of open threes. They've missed all of them, haven't they? Have they made a three?
Have not made a 3. Yeah, Osborne made a 3.
That's right.
When he came back in the
That's right.
second quarter. That's the only 3 we made, though, and the rest just with Hefner and Cass, the other 8 points other than 5 from Osborne. Yeah,
Well,
it's been...
He's a good offensive player, and excuse me, if he had 2 fouls, I think it'd be an easy decision just play him. But with 3 fouls, I'm not saying every night, but tonight, you can't trust him not to foul. He wasn't in there for another 2 minutes and got his third.
Yeah, I'm saying, probably a smart thing is here, you let this third quarter go a little bit, then you maybe
kind of
send
see
him
how
in.
it's going.
Yeah. Just send him straight out there just for him maybe possibly to pick it up within a minute or 2 and probably be done most of the second half.
So, with that in mind, what are the Redbirds going to do down on their end? How are they going to get points?
I think you really got to go with. I think Hefner has to be way more aggressive. I think he has, he's the biggest body on the floor. I mean, he can take it to anyone on the Thompsonville Tigers and go up and get a layup pretty easily, in my opinion. I just don't think he's really doing it much. I think he's kind of settling out in the perimeter. I'd like to see him get in to the paint more, be aggressive, and go up because I know he can be going to the stripe a lot, and he can be getting easy looks.
Well, a lot of times it doesn't help. They give him the ball, and he's
Being clobbered.
out at the perimeter, and he needs to be able to get in the post and get some deep touches. Basically turn and just toss it in. And when he's got to try to do it from the perimeter, that's tough for a dude who's got that much size.
Yeah.
Cass knocked it free, and Thompsonville picks it up. Tigers have the basketball, leading by 4. This is the largest lead. Either side. Here's Marino, baseline, beat his man to the goal. Hit from behind, out of bounds, off of Frankfort. (50-50) seeming more like 80-20 right now. Frankfort not able to get these loose balls, and they're hurting. 6-point lead, the largest of the evening for Thompsonville. 19-13 the score. Osborne is out there, by the way. And a turnover. Kemp, Blades, deflected. It's Thompsonville who comes away with it. Reagan at the point. Dribbles on Samples. Hands off to Blades on the wing. A minute expired in the third. It's 19-13 Thompsonville. Kemp throws it to Reagan. Throws it in. 8-point Thompsonville lead. When's the last time Frankfort scored?
I think it was early in the second quarter.
Hefner with the right hand.
Those kind of looks for Hefner.
Was Frankfort up 13-10?
Yep.
Ridgeway holds at the volleyball line. 21-15 the score. Skip pass to Kemp in the corner. Steps in. He lost his dribble. Back out to Ridgeway at the volleyball line. Skip to Kemp. Steps into a mid-range. Line drive is good. Eight-point lead again for Thompsonville. Short corner catch. Underneath it, Samples. Nowhere to go there. Has to get it out. Parker Allen, who skips to Cannon Cass. Shot fake. Now back. And it's Frankfurt's not even going to get the basketball. Somehow it went all the way back into the backcourt. That's a turnover. Kemp, corner three, short. Gets his own rebound, and no one even gets near him. And he lays it back in. Timeout Frankfurt. 5:03 to go in the third on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Redbirds have been outscored 8-2 to start this third quarter. They trail by 10, 3 minutes in to the third. Here's Parker Allen in the lane with the right. It falls through.
It's his first points on the night.
Ridgeway facing a double. It's an over and back. They didn't call it. Said it was deflected. And they call the travel. 4:28 to go in the third. 25-17 the score. Cass. Kick out. Allen to the elbow. Here's Samples into the paint. He'll float it up off the glass. High off the glass for two. Frankfurt trying to apply some pressure. They've got a couple scores in a row. 25-19 the score. Ridgeway gives it into Blades. Right back to Ridgeway. Now the pressure will fall back. Ridgeway gets a step on Samples. He brings it up. And somehow keeping it in the half court was Blades. He was tight roping. Free throw jumper is short. Rebound Samples for Frankfurt. And he gets mugged. He'll draw the foul. Frankfurt basketball. 3:41 to go in the period. Foul's on Blades. It's his third. Redbirds needing another basket as they've dug a 10-point deficit. Now they're down 6. Parker Allen bounces Hefner, left block, spinning back to Allen. Allen lost it momentarily, got it out. Cam Woolard, top to Samples. 3:20 to go in the third. Samples lost it for a moment, got it back, kicks out. Parker Allen fires from 3. It's well short, and Frankfort can't get a rebound. Foul on Parker Allen on the reach in. 3 minutes exactly to go in quarter 3. Peyton Allen will sub in. Blades goes left side. Ridgeway out top at the volleyball line. 2:45 to go in the third. Popping out his Blades at the point. Lob into the post, Reagan. Spinning up, right side, no. Rebound, Cam Woolard, who gives it out to Samples. Samples, middle of the floor, hands off Hefner. Now Osborne at the point. 2:15 to go in the third. Frankfort not sure what to do. Osborne spins, gets to the cup. He got hit. No whistle, but he gets the finish. 25-21, 2 minutes to go in the third. Big final 2 minutes here for Frankfort. Ridgeway works into the corner. Now goes to the point. Here's Blades. Left side, it's Marino on the wing. He walked. 1:48 to go in the third. Got to finish this strong, because if you go into the fourth, you know, well, Coach Smith might call a timeout here. He will, but he knows the importance, because if you got 3-4 score lead with how low the scoring's been, you can bleed a lot of the time just by holding it. But Frankfort's cut it to 4. They have the ball. We'll take a break. 1:48 to go in the third on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
.148 left in the third. 6-0 run for the Redbirds. They have the ball. Pass through the lane. Tough catch for Hefner. He's blocked going up. That was going to be a tough finish. Threw it into traffic. Here's Ridgeway.
Pretty heavily contested down there.
Marino gives to Blades. Blades through traffic. 27-21. Samples lost it. He went and tracked it in the corner. He stepped out of bounds. Could have let it go out. Instead, he goes and gets it, and he steps on the baseline. 1:08 remaining in the third. That's one you just let go. You feel it, and you're going to be doubled even if you stay in. Back to 6, and here comes Thompsonville. Ridgeway. Marino through the lane. Blocked. And out on Frankfort. Ridgeway will throw in. Into Marino. Now Ridgeway. Going to fire a corner 3. Pretty simple design on the out of bounds.
It's one of the oldest plays written up.
Ridgeway nearly picked it. Now it's Osborne. 30-21. 40 seconds to go in the third. Osborne. Now they call a reach in when he makes a jump shot. It'll be on the floor. Get it on Ridgeway. 38 seconds to go in the third. Samples to throw in. Frankfurt back down by 9. Lob into Hefner. Hefner through the lane. Three guys stripped it clean, all of them. 31 seconds to go in the third. Frankfurt will keep it. Saying, how did not one of them foul him? I don't understand. Osborne, right block. Frankfurt's going to finally shoot free throws, and it's with 27 seconds to go in the third. Foul's going to go on Liam Reagan. Points at a premium tonight. You need everything you can get. One or two. Offensive rebound. Samples will pull. It's short. Didn't have a chance. Didn't get there. 20 seconds to go in the third. That's what a lot of Frankfurt's misses have looked like. Blades could have went up. He gave it up instead. It's loose on the floor. Thompsonville had it. And now it's Frankfurt ball with 8. Ahead to Hefner. Down to 7. Hefner stops. Gives to Samples. Swings to Woolard. Woolard with 3. Woolard to Samples. At the point. High arcing. Short to the left. We go to the fourth. Redbirds, a lot of work to do. Down 8 on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Fourth quarter, Frankfurt has the basketball to begin. Down 30-22. Not even averaged 8 points a quarter to this point. So you really got to get it going here in the fourth. Foul on Ridgeway. Samples to throw in. Over the top to Osborne. Here's Hefner. Now Samples. Cass has it. Woolard left side. Big look from 3. It's no good. Fight for the board. It's Cass for Frankfurt. Back to Woolard. Now to Osborne at the top. Frankfurt cannot hit a shot from the perimeter. Crossover. Osborne kicked it. Cass saves it. Somehow stayed in bounds. It's in the corner. Woolard. He's going to be blocked. Out of bounds was Blades. 7:22 left. Osborne got it. You wonder, that begs the question, why he doesn't just do that from time to time. Out of bounds. Oh, they called a foul. They call a push on Frankfurt. 30-25, 7:09 left. You know, sometimes when the offense isn't going, why don't they, it makes you wonder why Osborne doesn't just take a couple of them tries from the perimeter, because he's definitely their most consistent player at all levels of the offensive side of the basketball. Minute expired in the fourth. Ball deflected. I think it was, or else that would have been a walk.
Don't know what that was.
Ridgeway, dribble handoff. It's knocked in the backcourt. That should be over and back. It is, because it hit off of Blades. He got that one right, for sure. That wasn't probably the easiest call to be able to make, but correct call there. 6:49 to go. Redbirds need a basket. 30-25 the score. Lob into the backcourt. That's Samples. Guarded by Ridgeway. Half court. Here's Hefner. Now left side. Samples has it picked. He got it back. He goes to the goal. Lost it. He's fouled. And he pretty fortunate that Ridgeway got a little too aggressive because you could see a turnover coming there. He just can't put the ball on the floor in front of these guys. I mean, that goes for anybody. They're going to be able to swipe it.
Yeah, they're very, very active with their hands.
It's the fourth on Ridgeway. Samples to throw in. Goes into Cass. He's going to try a long two. One, you'd like him to be behind it, but hey, two's better than zero. You do get it back to a one-score game. Here's Reagan. He's doubled. Gives it to Blades. Blades splits a pair down the lane, floats to the goal. No. Rebound Hefner. Hefner got it to Samples. Samples is he's walking right into a double team, and Frankfurt's going to call a timeout. 6:14 to go. Frankfurt's got it back down to a 3-point deficit. We'll take a break on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Redbirds with the ball, down by 3. Osborne to the cup, got hit, wanted contact. You're not going to get it when you fall away from it like that. Here's Ridgeway in a quick one and done with a chance to potentially tie the game. Samples got a hand on it, and they call a double dribble on Blades. Coach Smith just telling him, calm down. No need to get in a rush because 5:45 to go. Osborne had it knocked free. It's pretty lucky that wasn't called out on him. Because I don't think Blades was the one that propelled it all the way into the wall down there on the baseline. I think it was probably hit by Blades, but then Osborne was probably the last to touch it. Lob into Woolard. Woolard baseline and a reach in. And another fortunate foul because he lost it. Into Cass. Shot fake. Here's Hefner. Osborne at the point. Swings it to Woolard. Woolard, shot fake. Back to Osborne. Osborne left to the lane. Tough look. Osborne's can't get it to go. And another tough look. Falling away on the baseline. 5:12 to go. Lob into the post. They've got a foul on Cass. Ridgeway to throw in. 30-27. Thompsonville leads. Here's Reagan. Fall away baseline. Somehow gets it to go. You live with that. 32-27, back to a two-score game. Frankfurt had 2 tries to tie it. Couldn't get it done. Now they're back down 5. Samples. Osborne. 3. No. And a rebound to Marino. Ridgeway into the half court. Works on Samples. Foul on Samples. Just can't hit the big basket. Or any basket, really.
It's been a rough game offensively.
Tough night. Lob into Marino. Here's Reagan. He will shoot from out there. Ridgeway goes post to Marino. He looked like he traveled. Instead, he banked it in. Back to a 7-point lead. Just 4:15 left. Had an opportunity moments ago. Now you're backed against the wall again. Woolard, tough catch. Here's Osborne. Osborne. Balls to the floor. Here's Samples. 4 minutes left. Bounces Woolard. Won't shoot. Osborne at the point. He'll try a 3. Got it. Okay. Down 4. But it's probably one of those nights where you probably just need to get the ball to Quentin Osborne, if you ask me, the way it's been going.
Yeah, I mean, he can score the basketball right now a little bit better than anybody else.
34-30, Thompsonville gave him a free possession after throwing it away. Woolard, he'll try, corner, got a 3. 1-point game. That's how quick a 3 can get you back in it. Frankfurt finally gets one from someone not named Quentin Osborne. 3:15 left. Blades into Marino, and a cheap foul. And that was a foul, but that's one where you probably just need to let him finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's so far under the basket. I mean, he's just right there.
Definitely a foul. That's one where you just let him have it.
And we know Marino, I mean, he's a good finisher at the rim, close to it.
So he can cancel out that 3 with a make here. Marino, he won't. Instead, it's a Reagan rebound, and it's a miss. And out on Frankfurt. How do you not get the basketball? 3:03 left. 36-33. Ridgeway will throw in. Into Marino. Marino to the goal. Missed short. Rebound Hefner. Hefner quickly gets rid of it to Osborne. Blades over him. Osborne's going to bring it up. Frankfurt trailing by 3. Osborne corner to Cass. Cass goes to the goal with the left. He floats it in. What about the confidence from him tonight? He's made a couple of them floaters. Been Frankfurt's best player when it comes down to on the defensive side of the basketball. 36-35 in the corner. Kemp to the goal. Fall away. No. Rebound Frankfurt down 1 with 2:25. Samples looked ahead momentarily. He's at the point. He'll work around his man. Shot fake around him. Laid it up. No, and it's loose. Saved in, and it's Ridgeway who's got it. Frankfurt's just not quicker to the basketball right now. Kempy laid it in. Had a layup on this side for the lead. Couldn't get it. Instead, you're back down 3. 2:08 left. We'll take a break on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
2:08 left. Out of the timeout, Frankfurt has the ball. You're down just one score, but another turn of momentum there. Quincy, looked like you were going to take the lead, couldn't finish on your end. They go right down the other way, and they finish through contact. So down by 3 are the Redbirds. 2:05 left, and the possessions mean a heck of a lot more right now. Osborne through traffic. He's fouled, and he got it. They'll count the basket, a chance to tie the game for Quentin Osborne. Right on cue goes Quentin Osborne, and he's just seems like the guy that needs to be taking the shots unless it's something close to the goal for someone else. Osborne with a chance to tie. Got it. 38-38. Both teams in the bonus with the next foul. 1:55 left. Ridgeway behind the back. Lost the handle. Here's Reagan. Floater. No. Rebound. Osborne for Frankfurt. He's met with 2, and Osborne's just going to say, hey, I'll call timeout. Wisely does so there. Could have tried to force a pass out, but instead he'll take a quick one. We'll take a quick one as well. This one brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfurt. 38-38, 1:40 to go in the ball game. Night 1 of the Midwinter Classic on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
All right, Quincy. Frankfurt with a chance for their first lead since, 13-12? I think that was their last lead.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, 13.
Back
12,
in the
right.
second quarter.
Wow.
38-38. So they have called back to tie it. Now they need to get over the hump. A foul would put the Redbirds at the stripe. So would a foul against Frankfurt. It would put Thompsonville at the stripe. Osborne holds left wing. 1:25 to go. He bounces right side to Samples at the volleyball line. Dribble handoff to Cass. Top to Woolard. Left side to Osborne. Osborne goes top to Cam Woolard. Now to Samples. Samples looking inside. Nothing there. It's top to Cass. Swing to Osborne. Thought about a 3. He won't take it. At least not yet. Now a dribble move. Osborne left block. He laid it in through contact. Looked like he drew a bump again, but no whistle. But finishing through the contact, that's the man who had to get the shot, and he cashed in Frankfurt's first lead since 13-12. Now get a stop here, and you can try to close this thing out. Ridgeway cut off. Kick out Reagan, 40 seconds. 40-38. Swing right side, Kempy on the wing. Now to the top, Blades. Left side, Reagan. Back to Blades. Blades downhill. Floater with the right. No. Fight for the board. Tapped around. It's Samples for Frankfurt for a moment. And it's saved. No, what do they got? Oh, I think the Tiger had touched it when he was on the sideline, and that's what it's going to be. We'll stay here on this one since there's just 25 seconds left. 40-38. Obviously, the first rule here, if you're Frankfurt with a 2-point lead and the ball security is the number one thing, obviously, right? But they're going to have to come at you. If you take care of the ball, eventually Thompsonville will have to foul you here because there's no need to go for something offensively.
I mean, it's pretty simple. All you do is take care of the ball, hit your free throws, you win the game. You have the lead. Like you said, they're going to have to come at you. You don't have to do anything aggressive anymore. You got to just take care of the ball and hit your free throws. You get 2 on that first foul. You hit those 2, you probably seal the deal there.
Games tomorrow night, Thompsonville and Crab Orchard at 6, then Cairo West Frankfort at 7:30. The winner of this one has a leg up on everybody else on this boys' side of the midwinter. As I mentioned it to Paxton earlier, it's kind of odd that a team will play 2 games and a different team won't even have played yet.
Yeah.
Thompsonville will have 2 games in the books and Cairo won't have played. It's kind of odd to me, but they're no team to overlook for sure. I would say majority of people's favorite to win it would be the Cairo Pilots. But in a tournament atmosphere, you take it when you're playing pool play. It's one day, one game at a time. Doesn't matter how you get it done. Frankfurt has had one of their more poor games of the season tonight, and that's an understatement. But if you can find a way to win, I think you'll be all right with that too. 24 seconds, they get it into Parker Allen. He's met at the sideline. He gives it to Samples. Samples bounces to Hefner. Now to Woolard. Woolard gives it back to Osborne. Osborne was screaming and clapping for the basketball, and rightfully he gets it, and rightfully he'll go to the line. Frankfurt executed beautifully that time. They get it across. Credit to Woolard and Hefner for not being too aggressive to try to go for some layup. And that's when Osborne came flying into the front court, clapping his hands for the basketball. And a big mistake for Coach Smith's team is someone other than Ridgway didn't go take the foul. That's his 5th. Mace Ridgway is done. Cass back in. Osborne, no. Got to at least make 1 of 2 here. You'd like 2 for a 2-score lead, but if you make 1, a 3 can only hurt you so much. It would only tie the game. Got to make this one if you're Quentin Osborne. He does. We've got another timeout. We'll keep it here. 41-38 the score. Now you go back to the drawing board. And there's no right or wrongs, Quincy, but if you were down there and you're Coach Smith, you thinking quick 2, or you going 3, or are you just thinking, hey, first open shot, let's try to get something. Let's see what we got here. But you leaning more towards 3?
I think you're drawing a play up for 3. I think the way this fourth quarter towards the end has went for you, I don't think it's there's ways you could spin it. The way we have played offensively tonight, maybe it's a better thing to go for a 2. I don't think they have a really quick offense like that to really get a 2 that quick off. So I'm afraid they'd be left with not enough time to do what else they would like to. I think right here you go for a 3-pointer.
Thompsonville's offense hasn't been great tonight either. They've not played a great game either, but this would honestly, in my opinion, be the opposite of a moral victory if they fell short here. They controlled this game late, had a 10-point lead, late in the third, had an 8-point lead going to the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game, typically, in IHSA, with no shot clock, you're up 8-10 points. You need a lot to go against you to lose that one as you enter the fourth. And they still have a chance to tie this thing up, but this one could hurt them for the rest of this. Is a game that might leak over into other games in the tournament. You wouldn't want that for them because this is a young, improved team. But we'll see what they draw up. Here's Blades. They've got Gaither back in there. Marino down to 10. Right side, Kempy. He's going to give it up. Gaither back to Kempy with 5. Gives it up. Reagan. He missed it. Falling to the floor. And that's the ball game. Frankfurt survives Thompsonville 41-38. And it was because of Quentin Osborne and a fourth quarter comeback. Let's go ahead and jump right in to our post game brought to you by IBI Management. Quincy, let's get your thoughts. Pretty ugly game both sides, I would say, but somebody's got to win. Frankfurt pretty fortunate, in my opinion. They got it done tonight. Thompsonville missed some shots late that they were hitting early, but your thoughts, impressions. Frankfurt gets the 41-38 win.
Yeah, I mean, it was a rough game to watch, really. both teams, I think, kind of had their moments, I would say, of really playing, really bad and having, some flashes. I think both sides were really sloppy. It was just it was just a really bad game for I think both sides. I think both teams could have played a lot better. Thankful we got the win.
Yeah, let's go over some final tallies. 41-38, Frankfurt knocks off Thompsonville.
For the Tigers, Blades with 7, Ridgeway with 7, Reagan with 11 and 4, Marino with 7 and 3, and Kemp with 6 and 5. Tigers had a total of 14 turnovers. Still, were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. We'll move over to the West Frankfort Redbirds. Parker Allen with 2. Samples with 2 boards. Cass, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Hefner with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Scales and Peyton Allen both adding a rebound. Cam Woolard with 3 points, 3 rebounds. Around the scoring off the Redbirds, Osborne with 20 points. Redbirds had 10 turnovers in the game, were 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
Not a beauty contest, that's for sure, but wins count the same in the score column, or in the win column rather, win-loss column, and very fortunate. I mean, the way I look at it is I'd rather play bad and win than play bad and lose. So, I mean, they do get the victory, and credit both teams. Frankfurt turned it up a little bit there in the fourth, but Thompsonville certainly had more energy in the first half. That's a big reason why they had the lead. Hit some timely shots. Hit some timely shots in the third to get them back up 8 points. But just kind of shows the player that Quentin Osborne is. When he wants to, he can take over. And essentially at half of Frankfurt's points, 20 of the 41. It just goes without saying that he gets some looks, gets some touches, gets the shot off, and gets a good feel for it. He's the best player on the floor between these two teams. But let's see, what do we got next? 2 boys games tomorrow. Thompsonville, Crab Orchard. And then Cairo, West Frankfort. Really excited to see Cairo for the first time because we haven't seen them this year, but they're much improved too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Cairo usually brings a very, very, quick team. Usually like to run the ball a lot. Just fast-paced offense really kind of go down, try looking for steals. They'll play like how Thompsonville was tonight. They'll be all hands everywhere trying to get steals and go get easy layups.
All right. Give out a player of the game brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. I don't think there's any doubt about it tonight. I will say we can give an honorable mention out there. Cannon Cass had a really good game. It's just a shame that he had a really good game on a night when it was Quentin Osborne's game, but I think we're going Quentin Osborne.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Osborne had a really good game, and guys like Cass stepping up, being a lot more aggressive, going in there, getting rebounds, right behind Osborne. Cass had 8. That was pretty big. Coming off just a little bit of help being in there. Without the help, this game would be totally different. Osborne player of the game.
It's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Thank you guys for tuning in here on night 1. Finally comes to a close, 3 games in. Recap real quick. Cesar and Fairfield victors on the girls' side of things. Just one boys' game in action tonight, and it was Frankfurt over Thompsonville. So Frankfurt go to 1-0. Thompsonville 0-1. We'll see Cairo and Crab tomorrow. That's Thompsonville Crab at 6. Cairo Frankfurt at 7:30. Girls will be back in action on Wednesday. I think that's it. Thanks to our entire staff here at Redbirds Live for helping out in this broadcast tonight. That's Drew Smith, Aaron Price, Paxton Griffith on the call here on this game with me tonight. Quincy King, I'm Garrett Smith. We'll see you tomorrow night, night 2 of the Midwinter Classic on Redbirds Live.